Tiger fans, welcome back to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. I am the Corey C. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast, turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on a single episode. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, the Apple Podcast app, the Google Podcast app. Just enter Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club on Google and you'll find us. So make sure you follow the show and tell every Tiger that you know. And remember, when you support Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club, it all helps the cause, which is the I Love Jackson State University. And of course, football is back, and you know that Bet Online is your number one information source for all your sports wagering info with all the up to the minute stats, news, scores, and matchup breakdowns. Get the latest game odds, spreads, and totals from the NFL and college football right at your fingertips with Bet Online's real time updates on stats, news, and odds. From week one all the way to the college football playoffs and the Super Bowl, Bet Online gives you access to the best football promotions and contests available anywhere online. So head on over to the website today or use your mobile device to get in on the action. Make sure you use the promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet Online is where the game starts. All right, I have a speedster with me. You guys have been waiting on this guy. Been waiting on him to join us on Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club, and he is here. The speedster himself, Andre Hunt. Welcome to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club.
What's up, y'all? What's up? How y'all doing?
Good, man. How are you? How you doing, brother?
I'm great, man. I can't complain.
All right, man. We're happy to have you on the show, man. The fans, they want to get to know you, find out a little something about Mr. Andre Hunt himself. Glad we could slow you down for a second
Yeah.
and get you on the show. But we'll start off, I guess, with a fun fact, man. Tell us something fun, interesting, and exciting about Andre that we don't know, that we probably don't, that most people probably don't know.
I'm really into art, drawing, painting,
Okay.
and clothes too. A lot of clothes,
Wow.
stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So of course you're transferring in, or you transferred in from Nebraska, but we'll get to that. But take us back to the beginning, man. Let us know. Let the fans know where you're from, and definitely rep that high school.
Oh yeah, I'm from Los Angeles, California. I went to three different high schools,
Okay.
but the main one that I went to is Lusninger High School, which is in Hawthorne, California. And
Okay.
then for my last year, my senior year, I went to Paraclete High School, which
Okay.
is in
All right.
Palmdale, California.
Palmdale. Okay. So a little bit outside, is what, about an hour or so,
Yes,
Palmdale.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Talk about high school football in that area, man. What is it like, and how competitive is it?
Oh, it's very competitive. I joke around with the guys a lot. They be saying like Texas and
Uh-huh.
Florida is hard,
Florida.
but I feel like California is one of them that's like it'll be a school that nobody knows about that's really good. Like, and I don't think that nowhere else. Well, I'm not gonna say nowhere else, but like in Cali is way different. We got guys that's not known, but super good, and it's just very competitive out there, man. Everybody's competitive.
Yeah, I bet. Just with the population alone, it's so many dudes
Right,
out there. You know, it's gonna be some dogs in the mix, and that's
right.
right there, of course, our Pac-12 country. And if you look at the up and down those Pac-12 rosters, you'll see California, but you'll see Los Angeles and the surrounding areas. So yeah, you definitely packed with talent. Talk about your offers coming out of high school, because we talked about dogs being out there. You were one of them, a three-star, and one of the top 100 wide receivers in the country
Yeah.
by at least one publication. So what were the offers like, and what was the recruitment like?
So I think I had about 12 offers coming out of high school. Most of them was Pac-12 offers.
Yeah.
Um, and I had a couple Mountain West offers also. But my biggest one was probably USC. I was committed to USC
Yeah.
coming out of high school.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Decommitted, yeah, decommitted right before signing day, and went to Nebraska.
What made you decide to, decommit and leave home, USC, story, all the
Yeah,
glitz and glamour out there?
yeah. So it was a lot. It was a lot. I felt like me getting away from home, me
Okay.
getting away from my friends would better me, put me in a better position to go to the NFL, and I honestly think it's working out.
Gotcha. So Nebraska, because I know you had some offers. I know Pac-12, but outside, a little bit outside of home where you could have gotten away as well. So why Nebraska?
So Nebraska, that was their first recruiting staff. We were the first recruiting guys, and they had just came from UCF, and they was
Okay.
undefeated. They had just beat I think they had beat Auburn
Yes,
in the
I
in the
remember that.
bowl.
Okay.
And so it was just, and when I went down there, it was just crazy. Like, I don't know if you ever been to Nebraska or follow Nebraska football, but that's
Yeah.
all. It's similar to like JSU.
Yeah.
JSU it's all JSU football. So
Mhm.
when I went down there, it was crazy. It was a good environment, and I just fell in love. And
Gotcha.
yeah,
When did you graduate from high school? What year? And did you get to Nebraska? And how long were you there altogether?
so I graduated high school in 2018, and I got there in the summer of 2018. I
Okay.
left 2019. So I was there a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There for a year and a half. And just talk about, I know, a short time, but talk about your time there. I know memories and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. It was great. Well, it didn't end well, but it was while I was there, I made a lot of friends, made a lot of connections, and I think where I'm at now, um, I learned a lot football wise,
Mhm.
and that's why if I didn't go there, I think now my knowledge of the game would be I'm not gonna say it wouldn't be as much, but it definitely wouldn't be as strong as it is now. Like I can read coverages.
Mhm.
Um, I can I just know like if somebody's sitting outside of me, I should sit in the hole right there. So, and I think that's where Nebraska taught me a lot.
Playing for this college in the conference like Nebraska, I'm pretty sure week to week you were going up against some guys who gone on to, and maybe even on your own team, have gone on to the
Right.
NFL or to kind of household or noteworthy names. So, who are some notable names that you either played with or against? You can even take that back to high school, but especially while you were at Nebraska.
So my first year, I had Stanley Morgan, which was he was a receiver, All American. Um, I had on the defensive end, we had Cam Taylor Britt. He plays for the Bengals right now.
Okay.
So does Stanley Morgan. My receiver coaches for the Bengals right now.
Okay.
Um, and we had Lamar Jackson. I don't know, not the Lamar Jackson, but
Okay.
he played he played cornerback. He was a good guy.
You say not the real. Now he's the real one, just
No,
not the
that's what I'm
one.
saying. I didn't want to say the real. But
He's
he's the
he's real
real.
too, just not the one
He's not
everybody
the
probably first thought. Even me, I was like, wait a minute, Lamar. So I
right,
got
right.
you. I got
So I didn't want to say the
you. Yeah,
real because he's the real.
yeah, absolutely. No, I
But
got you. I'm just messing with
DiCaprio Boodle, he plays for, or I don't know if he plays for them anymore, but I know he's in the league. He used to play
you. Okay.
for the Chiefs.
Hmm.
So it was a lot of guys, man. It was a lot of guys, and even not even at Nebraska. I know a lot of guys in the league
Hmm.
from California,
Yeah.
from LA. It's a lot of guys.
Right. Right. Absolutely. All right. So it was time to make a move. It wound up at Jackson State in Jackson, Mississippi. So coming from California, did you know much about Jackson State? Did you know anything about the SWAC and HBCU?
I knew a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I knew a little bit, but and obviously with Coach Prime being here, it was it was hyped up a lot.
Hmm.
So, but I didn't know about Jackson, Mississippi.
Hmm.
So, and it's crazy. My I have a lot of family here in Jackson.
You
My
have a
aunt,
lot of family in Jackson?
I have a lot
Wow.
of family in Mississippi. Period.
Okay.
I have people in Natchez. I have people in Jackson.
Wow.
I have people everywhere.
Okay.
And what's crazy is my auntie lives in Jackson, Mississippi.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I it's a crazy story, but when I got here, um, my grandpa. Well, before I got here, my grandpa was like, "Let's go to Jackson, Mississippi. We can go try to talk to Coach Prime." That was last year. Well,
Okay.
yeah, last year before I had got here, and he was like, "We can go stay with my auntie for a little bit," which is his sister.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, we never got to have that. We never got to travel because he had caught cancer and
Oh
he
wow.
had passed away.
Oh
But
wow. Okay. Sorry to hear that.
it's all good. He's in a better place. But
Mhm.
what's crazy is a couple months later, or not even a couple months, maybe like a month later, one of the coaches from JSU had hit me up
Okay.
and he was like, "Yeah, man, we need another receiver. Get you down here, but you're gonna have to walk on." And I was
Oh
like,
wow.
"That's crazy. I gotta do it. I gotta do it because my grandpa had
Yeah.
had talked to me about it. So it was just a blessing. So
Wow. So he never knew because this happened after he passed away, right?
right,
So he
you
never knew
never
you
knew.
about. Wow. Wow. It's funny how that still worked out. So a
Right.
coach reached out to you, and did you end up still coming to visit?
No, I never came to visit. I
Okay.
just was like, let's
Let's
do it.
do it.
Yeah.
Wow. So your first time in Mississippi ever was when you landed to to move in?
No, I've been to Mississippi when I
Okay,
was
you
a
had been
kid.
to okay
When I was a kid, yeah, I've been to
to visit
Mississippi.
your family. Okay, but anything that you remember, you probably didn't remember much. Was it long?
No,
Okay, all right. So you get to Mississippi, coming from California. I know you spent some time in Nebraska, but coming from Cal, you already know where I'm going with it. And you can be honest, this is Tiger Talk. It's all family.
yeah,
It's all love. It is what it is. So you get to Mississippi. What did you think at first?
I ain't gonna lie. When I got here, I was like, what am I doing out here? Like, what did I just get myself into?
Uh-huh.
And I just felt like it was so different out here. It was like so different, but I'm getting used to, I got used to it.
Mm.
And like, I feel like Mississippi my home now, for real.
Wow. Wow. So let's start with the biggest adjustment. What was the biggest adjustment that you had to make?
Well, when I first got here, it was summertime,
Okay.
so it was the heat. That was the first thing. The humidity, the heat. That was the first thing. All these damn bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then just well, I went JUCO, so
Okay.
it was kind of different for me that way too, being on time and
Mm-hmm.
that type of stuff. And then
Okay.
Coach Prime, I had to get used to him
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
absolutely. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest adjustment. What about the biggest surprise? Anything that the thing that you weren't expecting, whether a pleasant surprise or something that wasn't so pleasant, but just that caught you off guard.
The fans. I didn't even know
Okay,
the
talk
fans
to me.
was this loyal?
Mm,
Was this um what's the word for it? They just surprised me at
mhm.
how much they loved us,
Okay.
and
So
whether we doing good, bad,
yeah.
they
So how
don't
did you find that out? Like what was it that I know it probably was a series of things, but just kind of take me through how you started to realize like, wait a minute, this fan base is kind of different.
yeah, so my first home game I think was um it was last year, but I don't remember what game it was, but it was crazy and it was packed out.
Mm,
And I'm like, I didn't know they do this.
mm,
I didn't. And the band,
mm-hmm.
when I had the band to my back, like it's just like a different type of love that I'm feeling from the crowd, and especially that the homecoming game, that was crazy. The
Mm.
homecoming game and the second Southern game was crazy.
Wow. That Southern rivalry is crazy, especially at the vet packed out and then homecoming. So yeah, yeah, I can see how that could be something that caught you off guard and something that you love. I mean, as fans, it's just no better feeling, man, than experiencing that at the vet. So absolutely. So when you got here, obviously our fans are crazy. They hear
Yeah.
the name, they see the name Andre Hunt, they start researching who's it, who's Andre Hunt, where's he coming from, and the first thing that stood out about you was that speed. That
Hmm.
speed, man. So talk to me about that speed. I mean, where did it come from? Is it genetic? Do you have some speakers in the family or what?
Yeah, it's genetic. I don't think I have no species in the family though.
Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely genetic. My brother's fast too.
Mhm.
We He ran track for 2 years in high school, but I get this question like, did I run track my whole life?
That's
No, I never ran track.
never ran. Wow.
I
Did the
never
high
ran.
school football coaches try to get? I'm pretty football. Did the high school track coaches try to get you to run track?
Yeah, I ran track my senior year, but
Okay.
I had got hurt, so
Oh,
I
never
never
actually
really
did
ran.
it.
Yeah, I
Wow.
never really ran.
You know your 40 time?
I don't. But they saying I was talking. Well, I did a couple. We did the 10. I don't know if you've seen it. We did the 10-yard little the timer, the
Mhm.
laser timer thing, and I think I did I think I did a 9 flat. So they saying like
Wow.
somewhere like a 4.3, 4.2, something like that.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we got to get that 40 time. I know. We
Yeah.
have pro day coming up here.
Yeah.
What's your classification? How many years of it? Is this your final
I'm
year
done
of
after this.
eligibility?
Is my final year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this will be pro day. You'll definitely be there. So
Yep.
definitely get a chance to turn some heads. So all right, good stuff. We had Isaiah Bolden who was drafted this past draft, and he turned some heads with his speed
Right.
at pro day yet last year at Jackson State. So that's definitely going to be a great opportunity for it. Man, so you got to clear something up for me because I ask every player when they come on the show, just trying to see what they're going to say, get their opinion. But I want to hear from you. All right. Who's the fastest player on the team? When I ask that question, I hear Eric Simmons, I hear Isaiah Spencer, some say you. I want to hear from you. Who's the fastest player on the team?
It's me. It's me. And the numbers say it. Look, I'm not the type of guy to brag on myself, but the
It's
numbers
not
say
bragging if you're telling the truth.
the numbers say it. And I go back and forth. Eric Simmons is fast. Eric Simmons is fast. We got a lot of kids on the team that's fast. Isaiah Spence, we got a walk on. He ran track. His name is we call him J-Bo.
Mm-hmm.
He fast.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? We got Isaiah Kendall. Isaiah Kendall's fast.
He's like that? 6'4", running like that?
Yeah, he fast too.
Okay.
Rico fast too. We got a lot of guys that's
low key fast, Rico,
yeah. We got a lot of guys that's fast, man, but they're not touching me.
All right. There you have it. So your breakout game at Jackson State, I think it was against South Carolina State. I mean, you caught the short pass and took it to the house. That woke some people up. So take us through that play, man.
So yeah, really, it was really I'm not gonna say it was nothing, but it was really just a routine play. Like we had two over three. It was a cornerback and a linebacker, and the safety was like tucked in. So the read is if it's not 3 over, if it's 3 over 3, he gonna hand the ball off. If it's 2 over 3, he gonna throw me the ball. So it was just a numbers advantage we had out there, and they blocked their guy. Credits to Fabo and DJ, and I did the rest and took off.
Shout out to the receivers, man, because even on the next play that we're going to talk about at Southern, man, that downfield block, and even on some other plays for Rico where he's had some big gains and some other plays, is that something that you guys just work on or stressed, or because the downfield block is something that we've struggled with at Jackson State in the past, the downfield blocking, but it's been exceptional this year. So what kind of what are some reasons why the blocking is so exceptional?
So we take pride in our blocking this year. And we know that if we don't block, no big plays are going to really happen. And that's just a testament to the coaching staff, Coach TC, Coach Harris, and our receiver coach. They really installed in us that we got to be dogs, and we can't just be catching the ball. Catching the ball is cool, but we got to have that running game. We got to have that running mindset where we're going to pound and pound and pound and pound, and then when they put a lot of people in the box, we're gonna throw it. So that's just a testament to the mindset of the coaching staff.
And let's take it back to your receiver coach. I definitely wanted to ask you about him. He's a guy who, you don't hear his name a lot. We don't see him a lot, on social media. So what is it like playing for him?
Coach BA is a great coach, man, and he played cornerback. He played cornerback, so we joked a lot with him about we would have killed him. We would have did this. But yeah, he instilled he always tells us, man, we got to be dogs out there, and that's what we're trying to do, man. We kind of trying to come out every time, every game, every practice, and instill and show we dogs. Because the motto is receivers not dogs, and receivers don't want to block; they just want to catch the ball, and we trying to change that.
Yep, absolutely. So going back to that play against South Carolina State, man, I would imagine your cell phone and social media, it just blew up after that, right?
Yeah, actually, it was crazy. I had changed my number before that happened. So it wasn't crazy, but my social media was going crazy.
Right, and then you followed that up, man. We wanted an encore, so you followed that up a couple weeks later, man. Well, you know what I'm talking about against Southern, the reverse to the house, electrified the crowd. So take us through that.
So that play we had been working on. I think we had that play in for a couple weeks, but we hadn't ran it yet. And when they had said that we was gonna run it, I was telling everybody I was gonna score.
You tell them.
I was telling I think it was Kobe. Kobe was in. Kobe Paul was in, and Fabo was in, and we was all saying we just gonna score. And it was just some great blocking by them guys. Again. Great blocking. Fabo, Kobe, Irv had a good block. DJ had a great block. The whole line, everybody. It was just a great play.
I agree.
It was a great play.
Yeah, I agree. The feeling, man. Take us through the feeling and the adrenaline, because it's to me. I'm a basketball guy, so growing up in the driveway, we always do the imaginary 3, 2, 1 buzzer beat to win the game. In football, rarely do you have a play that wins the game, but that play kind of sealed it. Like we knew it was over. So what was just the feeling like as you scored that touchdown?
really, really, it was more of like I could do this. Like like the first game, I was just like I didn't want to make it like it was a fluke. So when I did it again, I knew it was real. You know what I mean? So and then the way it came about, it was just a great feeling. Like, and then after I watched the film, it was an awesome feeling because them guys made me score. I just had to be one person. Them boys, Fabo turning all the way around and blocking the guy. That's I love that. That's I don't even care about touchdown. He blocked like that for me. That's crazy. So
Right.
it was just a great feeling, and to win the game like that.
Especially there in that place, because I know going in. I bet. Did you hear stories about playing at Southern?
Yes,
because that was your first time playing at Southern, right?
They was telling us.
Okay.
They was telling us they was hostile. They gonna throw stuff at you, all type of stuff.
Yeah, man, two big plays. This is, you probably can't answer this, but I'm gonna ask you anyway, man. If you had to rank those two plays, does one stand out over the other? I know that's a tough one. That's like asking me to choose between my two kids. I can't do it, but is there one over the other, or they're just right there neck and neck?
Probably. I don't know. Probably the Southern one. It's probably gonna be our number one right now.
Why?
Just because it's at Southern. And then the way it happened, I danced on their sideline. It's a rival game, and it was to shut them out, and it was the go home touchdown.
Yep.
So I think that one was the one.
So what can we expect? I mean, you don't have to give away the playbook, but what type of play can we expect next? Big play from you? I'm thinking a kick return. Is that what you have your sights set on?
Yeah. I'm definitely trying to get a kick return for y'all. I'm definitely trying to get a kick return.
It might be just me, but it seems like they avoid you on the kickoffs, man. It seems like they kick it away from you.
They don't want to.
They don't want that smoke.
Yeah, they don't want
smoke. No doubt, man. No doubt. All right, man. Coach TC, he played your position. Wasn't as fast as you, but he holds the single season record at Jackson State with receptions. He did a great job for us. So, what's your relationship like with him?
Coach TC, a phenomenal coach, man. And I wish I had more time with him. Like we have a great receiver coach, but I wish I had more time with him as my receiver coach. I learned a lot in the little time that I had with him, and I know he did what he did in the league. He dominated the at Jackson State. So I just wish I pick his brain a little bit more while I had the time with him.
Absolutely. And what's the mindset of the team? Obviously, we're entering a stretch here with conference games. Still in the race, definitely never out of it. Took a couple ones on the chin, but bounced back, and I'm looking forward to having a good stretch for the rest of the season. So talk about the mindset of the team.
Oh yeah, we try to dominate. I think now we've been saying like we want to win, but after Texas State, we've been saying dominate. We don't want to win no more. We're trying to dominate these guys. We're trying to blow out every team that we play. And I know that probably should have been the mindset when we first came in, but we're not trying to play with nobody else. We're not trying to make any game close anymore. And that's the mindset now. Dominate these guys.
Yeah, and with that offense, you get some lethal weapons over there. We're waiting on that explosion. Coach TC talked about it as well. We have the potential. What do you think the potential of this offense is? I think putting up 40. Not necessarily every single week, but I think any given week this offense will go out there and put up 40. So what do you feel about it?
Oh yeah, for sure. We got weapons. We got guys that's haven't even touched the ball yet. That's guys. And I think once we figure out what I don't think we haven't had our best game yet. We dominated South Carolina State, but we watched the film and we could have had way more points. So I think we got a lot of work to do. We're not done working, and that's the mindset now. Dominate these guys and keep working, keep trying to get better every day.
So give me a name. We like, this is Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. We like names. You say some guys who don't really get out there as much, and it's because this roster is so loaded. So give me a guy, one or two guys where when his number is called, because it's going to be called, he's gonna shock the world and show us something.
So Julian Smith.
Okay.
Julian Smith won it. And he's one of them guys that's
Worker.
Worker. Behind the scenes, in front of the scene. He gonna outwork you every day. And another one. That's what I'm saying. We got a lot of guys.
There's a lot of,
Don't need nobody else.
it's hard to pick. It's hard to pick. But yeah, but Julian's name has come up 2 shows in a row.
Yeah, Julian's a dog, man. Julian's a dog.
Absolutely.
You're a dog.
All right. So you're kind of on the hot seat with that one. I'm gonna keep you on the hot seat, right? I got a few questions for you. Let's play a little game, right? This game is called Cali versus the Sip. So I got a few categories you got to pick, Cali or the Sip. I know the Sip is at a disadvantage because you're from California, so it's just a natural bias. So I'm just trying to see if we can sneak a couple of these in Mississippi.
Okay.
So
Okay.
hopefully it won't be a clean sweep with California. All right. Better food, Cali or the Sip?
Ooh. Dang. You know what? I'm gonna give it to the Sip.
Okay. I thought you may say that. That's why I started off with that one. See if we can get a lead, at least for now. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Sip.
So I got another one. Hopefully, see if we can steal this one too. I don't know. Trying to sway it in our favor, at least in the beginning. Friendliest people.
Oh no. Actually, I don't know.
Hot seat.
I don't know about this one. Cause y'all got some crazy people, man. You know what? Nah, we crazy too though. Especially when it's traffic. Nah.
Oh, that one's coming, the traffic question. So hold that thought. Friendliest people. You got to sip a coin or something. Okay. 2-0. See if we can steal another one before Cali takes over. Let me. I got one for you. We'll make it. We'll make it even. This is an easy one. You already talked about it. Better weather.
Oh yeah, that's us. For sure.
All right, we'll let Cali get on the board. All right, so let's take it back to this traffic. Better traffic. And let's do Palmdale, because LA, we know that's horrible traffic. So we're a little bit further out. Let's try to make it a little bit more fair. So Palmdale versus the Jack. Better traffic.
Palmdale versus the Jack. I'm not gonna lie. You saying who if we can get through there faster?
Which traffic would you rather be in? If you
Ooh. I'd rather be in Palmdale traffic.
Wow, okay. Now I don't mean being it because of the weather and all that. I mean because of the people on the road and the driving conditions. And
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Palmdale don't got really you can go straight through.
Okay. All right. That's where Paul George is from, right?
Yep.
Okay, PG. All right, let's see. More passionate football fans.
Oh. No, that's the Sip.
Okay. All right. We're doing better than I thought. All right, so let me throw this one in here. Throw you off a little bit. Prettiest girls.
Cali.
I knew you were gonna say that. There's more to choose from. I mean, pound for pound. I don't mean who has the most. I mean just pound for pound. You still going with Cali?
Cali.
I knew it. All right, so this is an easy one. I don't even know if have you been to Mississippi's beaches?
No.
Okay, so we'll hold it. I already know the answer, but when you get a chance to go this off season, report back and let me know who has the best beaches. That's an easy one, but at least go experience our beach. All right, how about that?
Okay, I will. I got you.
All right, good stuff, man. It's been fun, man. Definitely enjoyed it. Glad we can finally, like I said, track you down. But give us that height and weight before we let you go.
6 feet. Last time I weighed, I think I was 185.
Okay, 6 feet, 185. You said your classification on the field. This is your last year, right?
Yes, sir.
And what about in terms of graduating?
I graduated in December.
Okay. All right. And I give us a message to the fans, man. What do you want to say? They're all tuned in, checking this thing out. So what do you want to say to them?
We're not done yet. It's a lot more football to be played, and we not giving up. We lost 2 games. It's all good. We still trying to and it's still a possibility, fam. You're gonna lose. So we still working.
And talk to the fans about coming out. I know we like to pack the vet. The first game against Bethune-Cookman didn't have the crowd that we would like. It was that way 2 years ago. Obviously, they're so far, so they tend to not travel all the way to kind of help us feel. That's a big stadium, man. It takes a lot of people. It takes the visitors to kind of help us out. But obviously, the crowd, the attendance will increase. I would just talk to the fans again, man, about the importance of coming, not just watching it on TV.
Yeah, man. We need y'all out there. We need the vet packed, and not just for us. We need it for the other team too. They need to be scared of y'all. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we can't do this alone. I mean, I don't know if everybody heard of the 12th man, but y'all the 12th man, and I mean, it just gives us more advantage, gives us juiced up a little bit more when y'all out there, man. So I'm not saying that Bethune-Cookman y'all wasn't out there, but I didn't seen the vet packed. So
absolutely,
y'all come out there, man.
Let's do it, and let them know where they can find you on social media.
I'm a prophet. I am prophet, and then Twitter you can just look me up, Andre Hunt.
All right, there you go. The speedster. We're gonna say 4-2 for this pro day. 4-2.
Yeah, we're gonna say
Andre Hunt.
We definitely gonna try to hit that 4-2 for sure.
Based on what I've seen, that's a 4-2. Easy money. Sir. So let's do it, man. All right, man. Thank you for coming on the show. Hey, man, have a great rest of the season.
You too, man. You have a good day.
Right. You too. Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club is presented by Bet Online.